Okay, so we have Tristana, Lilia, Blitzcrank, all picked. Who the f is XZZ, bro? What happened to Tang Yuan? I can't play Corki? No, I'll be fine on Corki. Like, Corki is way different now. 30 plus minutes, a good bet? I have no idea, bro. I have no clue how good RNG is. I could see BLG stomping them. They're doing the lane swap into Bin. They're pinging, Bin knows. They're pinging bot side that they're not there. So they're pinging that Blitz could be top.
However, the team that has the tank on the top lane benefits the most when a lane swap happens for that team. And Bin right here, of course, being on a carry, he wants to be in a lane where he farms a lot. Now he's actually gonna fall back, try to potentially like find his jungler somewhere, try and get some experience, help maybe push the wave or whatever. But he's going to be completely isolated versus 3 members from RNG. He's going to spot Wei as well. And the map is going to be split.
This is dicey positioning from Bin.
Okay, Bin has to flash and ghost here. Has to use both. I mean, Jun is going to vertical jungle here. Wei is starting enemy Raptors. Actually, no, he started his own Raptors here. He went Raptors into enemy Raptors into red. So he can cheat 1 camp eventually here. Wei can cheat 1 camp, but he's a little bit slower because he doesn't hit level 3 off this pathing. Lane swap is boring to watch. Yeah, I mean, they did nerfs and it's not going to work. More than boring. The 2v1s. I mean, I don't mind the 2v1s because it's not that long 2v1s. Like, I would hate 2v1s if they extended for like 15 minutes like old 2v1s, but these 2v1s only extend for like 3 levels. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Let's see the lane swap point. BLG will still get first turret pretty quickly, and then go top probably, and they'll be stronger than Jhin Alistar. I mean, the point of the lane swap here was that when you have a champion like TF versus Skarner, the Skarner is way better on lower economy. So you're swapping because of the top lane, not the bot lane. Bot lane isn't like a great matchup either. It's fine.
Especially when you've got 4 shots. Elk?
Does he have to flash? Does he have
to flash? Tried to predict it. Tried to throw a good Q that predicted as well as threatened. That was a pretty good hook location from Ming. That's an interesting way to solve the lane swap. BLG ended up just TPing the Corki top because the TF doesn't have TP. And then the Corki just takes over top lane and TF takes over mid. And it's not like the TF gets giga pressured by Tristana until 6. So now I assume that they're going to try to re-swap the lanes. But I mean, to be honest, you don't really even care about getting denied if you're playing the TF here. You're just trying to get experience. Yeah, so now they're re-swapping the lanes so that the TF doesn't get 1 shot. You need some base levels. 3 marksmen with Nidalee comp. I mean, they have a way to play this game. I think that the whole idea here is that 3 marksmen are bad if they're standard marksmen, right? But if you play marksman like Corki right now, which essentially functions as a poke champ, has mobility, Ashe functions as a utility champ, TF has utility as well, you don't get giga out-comped by the enemy team. I think here you actually will have like a, I wouldn't say like poke advantage. Well, I would say poke advantage, but I think that it's also the enemy team should not be able to easily engage on you because you do have an Alistar.
Favorable trade, obviously, for RNG, but even just the raw pressure.
Okay, no flash on Ming. They're just sending it on him.
To allow on to engage into the ult from Elk, and Shun is here to finish the job as well.
Okay.
First blood for BLG.
No flash on Ming from the previous play. They just punish. The answer is I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like I guess you could just completely deflect the question, but it's like, how could anyone ever know that? TP in from Corki. TF has ult. TF is moving with ult, but he's slow. He's going to be the last one to the fight. Alistar has ult here too. They go on the Alistar that has ult. TF is going to TP in a second. They're going to refight this. If RNG walks forward, they're getting TF ulted.
And RNG are still sticking around. Funfang is going to join.
Okay, TF is now just here. He doesn't even need to ult.
Unable to block so much, and in the meantime there's a hook, and it's on to On once again. He's tanking once more, and Huanfeng finishes with the flash 4th shot.
Is RNG still dog shit? They should be dog shit. I mean, maybe Huanfeng is better. Also, Jhin is in the meta coincidentally when Huanfeng comes back, and he was always a really good Jhin player. But I don't have much hope for the team.
Against RNG, a team struggling in the previous split.
Oh, the hook onto Elk.
Changes, here we go, Elk in trouble. Ming pulls him in, but he pulls him into his own demise. Huanfeng with a 4th shot, trades it, support for support, and XZZ flies into the play. It's a win for RNG again, as Bin is underneath.
Bin just suicided to kill the Jhin. Holy f. Okay, that's 3 for 1. Or 3 for 2, I guess, at the end.
Game was to begin with, and I was like, that's
Nice for XZZ though. Haven't really watched pro plays. Kraken's still good on crit carries as a rush, and why? So it's pretty much like, okay, so the way, so it doesn't have crit on it anymore. That's the most important thing to say. So it doesn't have crit anymore. So a lot of the champions that build it are champions that don't really care about crit until later. It's the champions that like IE is not a massive spike on. So we see it on Tristana mid because they want to go like Navari second, and you want to just like have perma spells and split push and stuff like that. And then normally people will go like IE third and LDR fourth. Oh, another flash hook. Clean. Okay, RNG has some life. Still soul point for BLG. What they'll be playing for. I think what RNG needs to do is they probably need a TP flank from Skarner. Like, they need to make it so BLG has to fight on multiple fronts. Because front to back, BLG is so strong. Oh, wait, hold on. That was bad from Bin. Bin should have carded way. I liked what On did there. He focused the Lilia there. And if they kill Lilia, it's free kill. Oh, you should never die like that. Should have blocked it for him. Why last Corki needed to hit R? Now you can just AA. Because last Corki was a champion that was either really OP, it was like in the meta, or out of the meta based on like how OP the items were. Which is really bad balance, right? Because it was never balanced. Corki was never like an okay pick. It was either really OP because you had like Malignance rockets, or it was just complete dog shit. Whereas this Corki, like if they just tone down the numbers a little bit, they could make it more balanced because you're going to like you have a more like complete kit that scales off each other, as opposed to last Corki, which was like an 80 carry that was really like a mage. So and like just the way that it worked was like the only reason Corki was good was because Malignance was in the game pretty much. So they couldn't really even like balance it, because if they nerfed Corki anymore, it would be complete dog shit. I don't know. Really weird. Yeah, also like the whole playstyle of Corki where you just like gave 2 Drakes and then you only play around package and the whole game revolves around it. I just don't think it was like... And also I think the main thing is that this Corki is way less annoying to play against. Like old Corki was super annoying to play against. Now it's like pretty reasonable.
As well, 2 items for Shun, 2.5 for Elk. This is a strong BLG.
Oh, Wei got gold carded. Oh, the arrow ended up being blocked, but they all just collapsed onto Wei off the CC. Yeah, it's free Baron. GG. Bin is going to get top turret as well. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's one of those things where I don't even know if this Triss build is good. Part of me feels like the reason why people go this Triss build is just because this used to be the Triss build, rather than the build actually being something that people want to build. Their comp is so OP when it comes to sieging. Good arrow. Oh, Elk is going for it, bro. He had the Cloud Soul movement speed after he arrowed. Oh, he's ulted here, though. Oh, maybe not. Wow. Wait, that was so crazy. The Alistar knocked ZDZ while he was casting his ult, and then Shun ended up getting Skarner ulted from it. What the f?
So the siege begins onto the Nexus towers. Respawns coming through. Ming still in the death chamber. On goes down.
Okay. That was kind of a turbo int from Shun.
Maybe they can turn it into more. 3v3, but Ming spawning in 5 seconds. BLG have
I mean, Elder is up at 19 and Shun just inted. Can they do anything with this? They have TP on Skarner when he spawns. This could be Elder for RNG. They have to go through mid and not face check the jungle. Wait, I think they can actually get Elder here. They play it well. Let's see.
For RNG right here. So if Ming does manage to find that miraculous hook, we could even be talking about a 4 versus 5 in favor of RNG or BLG.
This is Elder. Shun's still dead.
I think it's just gone.
Right now, BLG have to 3v4 if they want to contend with this Elder. Arrow goes in from Elk. Bin moving in with the
on to Ming. I mean, I don't know, bro. Just focus Elder, bro. Just finish Elder. Just finish.
Should be able to come through. This should be Elder. It's taken by Huanfeng in the end. As Bin gets out with his life. On has arrived on the scene.
Eh?
That's an Elder Dragon for RNG.
They're TPing out, though. Oh, TPing out is kind of scary.
But BLG don't want to let the recalls come on through. They don't want to let these...
Bro, I don't know if they should have TP'd.
They're being chased down in the bottom side.
I don't know if they should have TP'd back. Like, was their base actually going to die right then? They probably needed to try to make it into a fight. Enemy team had no TPs, no way to end. They just end now. All right, GG.
twice now that Shun's heal saves a player from the elder buff. XCZ
And he can't play. GG.
gets evaporated.
Wasn't a terrible game for RNG. Wasn't a terrible game. TF ban because BLG can't play it this game. Ash ban, Viego ban. Okay, Viego ban is away. That's one of Way's best champions. Nidalee can't be played. By Shun, he could always fall back on something like the Xin. And generally, I expect there to be early bot lane picks. Like, would this just be a first pick Varus? People still love Varus in the LPL. Okay, you have the Nala's first pick, Ziggs, Camille. I mean, the Ornn is probably just going support, right? Ming is probably just the one playing Ornn, so the Camille is essentially just complete blind into ZDZ. Question is, does ZDZ just answer with Jax here? Because Jax was a Camille counter, but it seems like right now Jax is just a weaker champ. You can always go Renekton as well. I think Renekton is pretty fake though as well, so hard for me to say for sure where he should go. Okay, the Shun Kindred ban. Rumble banned into ZDZ. I wonder if they ban Renekton as well. I assume that Wei is just going to play like Kha'zix this game. He can't play Lilia. That's banned from him. Kha'zix is not that good here, though. Kha'zix into Zig is kind of rough. Seems like it's Kha'zix, though. Also, Shun could play Gardner Jungle if he does play it. Who knows? Just Kha'zix?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Jax is bad. It could be just like Renekton Kha'zix. And I think Diana is bad, to be honest. Zig's a flex? Technically, yeah. Tristana is banned and Corki is out for Knight, so you can't pick a AD generally mid easily. I would assume that he'd be willing to play it as well. You can play AP mid. They could go AP mid and then an AD jungler. But Zig should not be that bad into Corki, honestly. Should be okay. You do outrange Corki. Yone, okay. Then Knight Yone.
Very well, so we do
You
know now
expect this to be an AP jungler. What are these hovers? There's no way it's a Silas jungle, right? He was really good at Brand when it was good. I'm just not a fan of Brand, I'll be honest. I think Brand jungle is just weak. All right, we'll let him cook. We'll let him do it. Why not? Okay, so the Senna is actually roaming top here. Level 1. Start things off. Let's see.
Will lane with the top laner. Since Ornn is the one farming bot, they're gonna force the flash.
Got the flash out of Bin. Interesting. So it's just Senna, Renekton laning together, and Ornn is just going to solo catch bot.
Yeah, Bin not having a good time.
Okay. I mean, this is something that's kind of interesting. What you do is you play the Ziggs when you think the enemy team can lane swap, or you think the enemy team will lane swap. So if they go like Senna or something that generally like doesn't wants to roam around and stuff, you just go Ziggs and you try to just take the bot turret with the Ziggs, so that when you get your like early plates bot, you can actually turn that into a turret easily. Remember back in the day, Elk was actually pretty good at Ziggs, and he was one of the first people that had the Ziggs counter, which was Vayne. When everyone thought Ziggs was super OP and they were blind picking it, Elk was the primary person that started playing Vayne bot lane into it.
Now, from level 3 onwards, you do have some threat on the Corki. The shield's coming in, the trades coming in, the Otak's
Wait,
coming
Ornn
in.
took a camp?
Just about,
Ain't no way, bro.
How it's done.
Did he take a camp? How did he get 4 CS? He took a camp. There's no way that was intentional, bro. He must have f***ed over his jungler. Chun is going to try to stop him, chase him to Narnia.
Yeah, and Ming right there had to.
Bro, actually, Yone looks so sad to play without
both side of the map.
lethal tempo. No attack speed, Yone. Holy f, that looked terrible. If you trade 3 plates for 2 plates, Ziggs only needs to get the turret to 1250. Oh, he hits those.
Beautifully done there.
It is dead.
In the meantime, though,
Okay. They dove onto Bin. Elk actually TP'd for this. He didn't even base. He just TP'd from bot lane to try to save this. He's going to have Bin take over top again. Then we'll go back top. He's being denied CS, but he's still getting experience. It's not the end of the world. Good stun from ZDZ. After the E connected on the wall, that's the main thing.
The hook shot right there from Bin from getting out.
That Shun Q was crazy. Yeah, it was tough to hit, bro. Bin still has TP. I mean, I think that it probably was better to just let Bin die top. He just TP's back. He's chilling. Should have thrown that Q at the cannon, obviously. Let Bin TP back. Let him just die, TP back. And then Ziggs just bases and goes back bot normally. Okay, damage.
Oh my god, this Ignite. He's actually dead, isn't he? One more auto.
Oh my god, the flash from Knight. Come on, Knight. Look at him laughing, bro. Look at Knight.
On the camera.
He's just absolutely dying. He tried to KS the f out of him.
Ends up them come back from MSI and enjoy
Ooh,
themselves.
good
Oh,
W
that's
from
the
Elk.
slots
Is he
available.
okay? He has flash. Oh, that's not the angle to flash. XCZ was right there. Ah, he was dead no matter what. He has no no TP. Oh, ZDZ has flash. He's not level 6. Just hit level 6 off that minion. He's dead as hell though. He can maybe try to kill Bin. Bin is spacing him. And they give it to the Camille. ZDZ has TP. They have to push out the wave with him. With Bin here. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, the redive. No flash. Okay, he can't. The TP back was not it. Oh man, that's tough. And enemy team got grubs. Elk is just weak siding here. Actually, it'd been nice if he saved his ult. He's so big if he was able to just like ult this wave. Oh, they got Bin ahead. They kind of screwed over Elk, but I think this is fine for BLG. Happy with this, man. Look at him. Look at ZDZ on the camera walking back to lane, bro. He's not happy with this shit. This, man. And maybe we'll see a new era of BLG. They were all bot lane focused all the way until MSI. At MSI, they started being more top lane focused with Bin. He was completely smurfing at the tournament. Maybe he stops playing only weak side. Maybe we're back to Bin Camille. Bin Camille, Bin Jackson. He'll just be the carry of the team. My opinion on Huanfeng. We're just seeing him play. He's been fine in these games, but he hadn't played last split, right? So he'd been benched for almost a full year. Got benched on TT for 1XN. Didn't play in spring, so don't have too much of an opinion on him so far. This does seem like it would be Huanfeng meta though. He was always a really good Jhin player. Jhin is super core to what people play right now. Q is not that good from XCZ. If he hit the cube, there's an outside chance of being able to force ult.
Unfortunately, couldn't quite finish the job. The ward in the brush is helping spot out now.
No TP from Knight.
Lane's on the other side of mid lane.
Knight's gonna have to take a bad base.
Right there, and honestly, somebody has to.
It doesn't end up taking the bad base. Calls his team mid, catches the wave. Now he needs the base. He has TP now. Well, this is free mid turret. Honestly, I don't even think you use it on the mid turret. You have Ziggs. You just need to hit it like once or twice.
Nah, I don't think so. The only time that you can do anything about it is when you have Senna around.
It's only 11? Okay. Not that insane. Thought it was more than 11 plates, to be honest. And the whole squad is here. That's the fucking tankiest Ziggs I've ever seen in my life. What the hell?
Burns them to cinders. Flash for the stun, but Huanfeng flashes it too.
Okay. Jun did the Q. He went for a flash QE there. Not bad.
Beautifully for him. Obviously got that very early on into the game. On is just going to start this fight.
Oh my god, that guy just got one shot. He's dead to Blackfire Torch.
On is going to go down. Okay,
the torch kills him. How much damage can Shun put out here? I think they lose this fight still. Yeah, Bin is just gonna go. He flashed on Wei. He didn't actually get his ult off though. He didn't do that much there. I don't know if that's the play from ZDZ, I'll be honest. That guy has a Seraph shield.
Now back into the action once more as Ming and Wei try and escape.
Bin was trying to execute Huanfeng there.
Oh, Knight
didn't get it. Or actually, no, he was looking for the Maokai, I think. Oh, we're riding this one more time or what? Are they just playing to end the game? Like, what the f is going on here? And Knight's taking it. Oh no, Knight driving the Herald? Dude, I don't know how it never works out whenever Knight drives the Herald. Like, there's nothing you could have done there. But it actually just never works out. Lane swaps to be nerfed out of the meta by the time World rolls around. I don't know, because they tried to nerf it again and it didn't change anything. Because people don't do the two. Pretty much the main decision for 2v1s is that people at first thought that you couldn't do 2v1s because you lose too much pressure on the turret. And people changed their mindset to realize that it's not about pushing equally or being behind. It's a way to dodge really strong lanes. So I don't know what would happen to make it so people didn't 2v1 anymore, unless it was like Giga broken, where you would just like take the enemy turret and you're on one plate top, you know? Because the balance was always like, the balance at this point was that teams are okay losing 2 plates, which is 250 gold in order to gain a much better lane condition, because you would lose about 250 gold of pure laning if you play into some of these really strong lanes like Ashe, Varus, whatever, you know. That's the question, you know. The question is, could they make it so going bot is so OP that you generate more than a 2-plate lead, and it makes it really not viable to go top? Boost plate gold early game. I mean, they could do that. They could boost plate gold.
Yeah, getting choked on your own base.
Or they could make it so.
Fun, especially when you love
I mean, but it would be so f***ed up. Imagine if bot plates gave more gold, and they also were the easiest to kill. Like, that seems crazy. The plate gold on bot lane turret higher? I don't know, man. Because then it's like, how is that fair for top laners ever? Because you got to remember that solo queue players have to play this game too.
Okay, attempt number 19 on trying to get onto the squirrel rat.
Oh my god, is that guy dead? Holy f, he's just dead like that. Oh, Jun has been smurfing on brand this whole game.
BLG, not yet, of course, but
Bin wants a fight, I guess. XCC, the target is Knight, might just go down as well. I don't know if I'd call that textbook, to be honest, but Shun has found way in the meantime and finds himself a kill. Elk now to 1v3, looking for one bong, but cut down.
We never won against RNG for a whole year.
Shot falls, looking towards the next one.
Like, that looks like one of the worst. That has to be be the worst 80 item, no?
From on as well to keep himself safe as Bin dives onto the backside. Hextech ultimatum on the way.
Okay, Bin is just running it down on purpose.
Bin goes down. In the meantime, Nexus turret taken low. One bong chunked. XCC knocked into the play. 1v1ing Elk, but taken down, as is Ming. Knockups on the fountain, and you can't even escape from this composition.
Not the cleanest games ever played, but you gotta assume that BLG took a pretty decent break. They probably took at least a week off after MSI finals, right? So they probably just started scrimming again.